Brian Killmeade on Fox News said that we should just start killing homeless people. That's not hyperbole. He said, why don't we just involuntarily inject them with a lethal injection and kill them? And then he had to come out and do a public apology. The reason why I'm stressing this is because, you know how, like, right now, after Charlie Kirk got assassinated, everyone's going, stop calling us fascists and stop calling us Nazis. This is what happens when you call us fascists and Nazis. Maybe stop being fascists? Maybe stop being Nazis? What, are you going to tell me that forced lethal injection is not fascist? That is quite literally the TK4 program in Germany. Before the Holocaust, they were lethally injecting disabled children, disabled adults. I mean, fucking tens of thousands of people were murdered. Let me rephrase this. Involuntary lethal injection is just a sly way of saying murder. And now we've got Fox News, the #1 most watched news channel on planet Earth, talking about, hey, why don't we just murder the homeless? And you've got the audacity to tell me to stop calling you fuckers fascists? You are fucking fascists! Not only that, we got Elon Musk going on this insane tirade since Charlie Kirk got assassinated, going like, the left are all domestic terrorists. We need to round up the left. We need to kill everybody on the left. You are at war. You need to fight back or you're gonna die. And now, in the UK, you got this fucking Nazi rally of like between 100,000 and 1 million people going out protesting in the streets for anti-immigration because they can't stand to see fucking brown people in their sight, goddamn racist fucking Brits. They can't stand to see them, so they go on this massive protest, marching through the streets of London, and guess who they call up on the big screen? Elon Musk. And Elon Musk, the richest man on planet Earth, who would never in a million fucking years step out and fight for anything that he believes in. He goes, you either have to fight back or die. Violence is coming for you, whether you accept it or not. You need to completely dissolve the British Parliament. You're not even fucking British, dude. First of all, you're not British. Second of all, you're the richest man on planet Earth. Why the fuck do you give a shit about any of this? And third of all, this is a common theme that we see with Elon. Remember when he showed up on the big screen during that Nazi rally in Germany, the Alternative für Deutschland party, the modern Nazi party? Because just so you know, that's what the AfD is. In Germany, they have the AfD, the Alternative für Deutschland. That is the Nazi party. Because of the extreme regulations and rules in Germany to try and fight back and combat against their history of fascism, you can't actually have a Nazi party. So they jump through every legal loophole they possibly could to create the Nazi party. It's the Alternative für Deutschland. And that's not a joke. The lead creator of the party, her grandfather was best friends with Adolf Hitler, a high-ranking Nazi. I mean, you know Adolf Hitler was the king of the Nazis, but I'm talking about her grandfather was an extremely high-ranking Nazi with pictures of him with Adolf Hitler, buddy-buddy, smiling. So no, like, Elon Musk is a Nazi. We saw him Sig Heil on the world stage twice. We've seen him give speeches at Nazi rallies in Germany. Now he's giving speeches at Nazi rallies in the UK. This motherfucker has also advocated for, he believes in the Great Replacement theory. He's a natalist, right? He has said that he will give his sperm to any woman on Earth who is willing to have his baby because he believes that we need to clean out the human genome with higher IQ. This is eugenics. These are Nazis. Do not fool yourself. You are up against fascists and you are up against Nazis. Donald Trump is a child rapist and a Nazi. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The people around him, Pete Hegseth, white Christian nationalist. Stephen Miller, proud fucking Nazi. J.D. Vance, tech feudalist. Open your fucking eyes. I don't give a shit what happened to Charlie Kirk. That doesn't change the reality that you are still up against fascists. Now, I've been going on a 5-minute rant, and I haven't even showed you the clip. I'm going to show you the clip now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing, and it helps me immensely. Let's just dive in. Also, donate to the channel. This is real independent media, and I have no fucking funding. Check this out. This flew under the radar because right after this, Charlie Kirk got shot, but now it's finally coming back out.
A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them...
They're talking about homeless people here, how we have billions of dollars for homeless programs. Just watch.
billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something.
Did you see his face? What because this, just so you know, this is Fox News. They have to agree with each other no matter what. They don't actually, they're not like real human beings. They just spew whatever the script is. But watch how he instinctively goes to agree with him because he's sitting on the same couch and then realizes what he said and literally sucks in his lips. Listen again.
You decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill him.
Yeah, Brian, why did it have to get to
Wow. What was that last part?
No.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill him.
Yeah, Brian, why did it have to get to this point?
Right.
Just kill him,
I would say this when.
And I love how this blonde cunt doesn't even say a word about it. And how did it get to this point? Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
Not voting for the right people. In North Carolina, wake up.
Look at his eyes, bro. He can't even believe what he just heard.
That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill him.
Yeah, Brian, why did it have to get to this point?
Right. I
He
would say
can't believe what he just fucking heard. Yo, so I'm gonna be, here's the thing. Brian Kilmeade deserves to be fucking fired. Immediate fired. But it's Fox News. They're all fascists. They're all Nazis. They're probably going to prop him up and praise him for this. Now, check out the bullshit fucking apology that this piece of shit Nazi fuck had to say.
In the morning, we were discussing the murder of Irina Zaruska in Charlotte, North Carolina, and how to stop these kinds of attacks by homeless, mentally ill assailants, including institutionalizing or jailing such people so they cannot attack again. Now, during that discussion, I wrongly said they should get lethal injections. I apologize for that extremely callous remark. I'm obviously aware.
You mean extremely murderous remark. You can't just apologize for that and call it a callous remark. You have murderous intent. You're a fucking eugenicist. This is the same shit the fucking Nazis did. We should just involuntarily lethal inject them. Why don't we just kill them? And you get to just show back up to fucking work? Dude, anybody who watches Fox News is an inferior being. Anybody who actually watches this shit and goes, this is real entertainment. Inferior, dog person, vermin, fucking useless husk.
That not all mentally ill homeless people act as the perpetrator did in North Carolina, and that so many homeless people deserve our empathy and compassion.
He has nothing to say about like what he said. He's saying that not all homeless people are like that guy. So what he's saying is we should just involuntarily lethal inject anybody who commits some sort of crime that is homeless and mentally ill. And this plays into the executive orders that we have seen, that we have covered on this channel, that Trump is signing executive orders that are making it illegal to be mentally ill and homeless. That's not a fucking joke. He signed an executive order that makes it illegal to be mentally ill or homeless. Keyword or, not and. You don't have to be homeless and mentally ill to be thrown in jail. You either have to be mentally ill or homeless. Facts don't care about your feelings. I didn't write the executive order. King Daddy Donald Diddle's kids fucking did. Now, let's move on. Away from that into the effects of this type of behavior, into the effects of Charlie Kirk's assassination, into the way, as we all know, before Charlie was even dead, these motherfuckers were blaming trans, black, Marxist, Leninist, socialist, communists. And then we find out that this is friendly fire. We find out that the shooter, Tyler Robinson, was raised in an entire MAGA family. They interviewed his fucking grandmother, and his grandmother says they have never even, like, they don't know any Democrats. In the entire family, they've never known any Democrats. The fucking grandmother is like, oh, he's a shy kid. I don't know how he could do this. And immediately, before Charlie's even fucking dead, we watch the right wing try to blame all leftist ideology. And now, Elon Musk going on this insane fucking tirade. Elon Musk is trying to sow division in the United States so that he can create the tech feudalist society that he so dreams of. As long as the left and the right are at each other's throats, no pun intended, declaring war, well, then the oligarchs on top, like Elon Musk, like Peter Thiel, like Curtis Yarvin, like Donald Trump, the oligarchs on the top, they can continue to just bend us over a barrel and fuck us up our ass. And the thing is, the dildo of destiny does not come lubed, and this motherfucker continues to fuck. It's unbelievable. Watch this. More than 100,000 people attend this London protest organized by far-right activists, okay? London March, it was created by Tommy Robinson. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he's a fucking piece of shit Nazi, okay? And let's see, so 110,000 people become unruly on Saturday. Several officers were punched, kicked, struck by bottles, tossed by people at the fringes of the Unite the Kingdom rally. Reinforcements with helmets and riot shields were deployed to support the 1,000 plus officers on duty. 26 police officers were injured, 4 who were seriously hurt, including broken teeth and a concussion, a possible broken nose, and a spinal injury. At least 25 people were arrested for their offenses, including violent disorder, assaults, and criminal damage. Anti-immigrant theme, Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, founded the Nationalist and Anti-Islam English Defense League and is one of the most influential far-right figures in Britain. The march was billed as a demonstration in support of free speech, with much of the rhetoric by influencers and several far-right politicians from across Europe aimed largely at the perils of migration, a problem much of the continent is struggling to control. We are both subject to the same process of great replacement of our European people by peoples coming in from South and of Muslim culture. You and we are being colonized by our former colonies. Oh my God. So yeah, this is the type of shit that Charlie Kirk is directly responsible for. Stuff like the Great Replacement Therapy. Sorry, I did that again. The Great Replacement Theory. And oh, we have to protect our Western values from the evil Muslim invaders. These fucking stupid pieces of shit. And this is where Elon gets tied in. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and owner of X platform, he phoned in by video, and we have video of this fucking Nazi loser. Listen to what he had, and listen how fucking cringy this guy is. Before we even watch this, I do want to say, if you're a fan of Elon Musk, you're a fucking loser, and you deserve to feel embarrassed at all times. If you think Elon Musk is cool, you are a fucking loser, and I guarantee you have never felt the warmth of a woman.
Violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die.
You either fight back or you die. The richest man on earth said, safe from his home over a video conference. The nearly trillionaire said, you gotta fight back or die. Are you gonna fight? Are you gonna do any of the fighting, or are you gonna sit there profiting off of it like the fucking oligarch you are? Suck my dick, Elon Musk, you fucking loser.
You either fight back or you die. And that's the truth.
Today, Elon, I think the British public are telling the world that they're ready to fight back.
Good. Yes.
Come on.
Yes. You know what he gives? You know, it's the type of shit where, like, you want to scream, but you're indoors, so you can't, and you go like, yeah! Ah! You are such a beta cuck fucking shrimp dick. Your dick doesn't even fucking work because of your botched cock surgery, you Nazi fuck.
Come on, Great Britain.
Ah! You're such a fucking loser.
Come on. We've inspired the nation.
No, you haven't. You've inspired the racist, useless fucking husks of humans left in the UK. That's who you've inspired. You've inspired the most hateful, lazy, disgusting, lack of pussy getting fucking losers in the UK in a frenzy over anti-immigration, despite the fact that the UK used to own 80% of the fucking planet. Sun never sets in the British Empire. How does it feel? A little bit of karma? You dumb fucks? You used to own India! And now you got the audacity to bitch and moan about foreigners in your nation. Suck my fucking dick and start learning Arabic.
Whether you choose...
Anyway. Sorry this whole video was so fucking vitriolic, but goddamn have I been pissed off this fucking week. We're gonna go back to the live stream starting tomorrow. I needed a little bit of a break, but this week we have watched the right wing blame all black people on planet Earth for the stabbing of some Ukrainian refugee. And then we watched the entire right wing wage war on every registered Democrat because Charlie Kirk got assassinated by a groiper. Mind you, shout out Nick fucking Fuentes. You're so fucked, you Nazi piece of shit. You're so fucking fucked. I know you're shaking in your boots. I know you're shaking in your boots, you fucking 21-year-old dick-sucking fucking loser. Also, we all know you blew Destiny, so I don't ever want to hear some fucking anti-gay shit out of your mouth. That's a cock holster, not fucking lips. And now we're watching the richest man in human history try to stow violence, not only in the United States, but in foreign nations, the UK, Germany. This piece of shit wants us to literally kill each other so he can rule over our bones. Fuck you, suck my dick, Grimes cheated on you. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it helps me immensely. Also, donate to the channel. This is real independent media. I have no funding. I have no advertisers. That's why I'm capable of saying the shit that I say to you without fear of repercussions, because I'm not going to lose an advertiser if I don't fucking have one. You can buy merch. You can hit the thanks button. You could use the discount code for Ground News. You could become a member. You could become a patron on Patreon. Always, you could support the channel. Thank you very much for like 94,000 subs. We're kind of flying. We're getting closer and closer to 100K. Also, I posted a video yesterday. I had to remove it because my mic, it peaked and then it started cracking the entire time. I'm stupid. I don't know how to fix things like this. I will figure it out. Do me one last favor. Click that video over there. It's a banger, and I know bangers.